We are back in Pokopia today, and, well, as you can probably tell, I've been putting a lot of time into the game since the first video. We have rebuilt the Pokemon Center, and during that process, we met a giant fish. Just a fucking Kyogre! We also found this lighthouse that spits out gym badges for some reason. But most importantly, we have greatly expanded the Ditto Cult. As you can see, everyone now has their own individual bush, and I've made sure to decorate it with some lovely trash cans and garbage. This is all ethically sourced garbage, by the way, don't worry. But yes, we have, you know, some nice industrial barrels, some garbage bags, and of course the inside of their house is furnished barely with a Ditto rug to make sure they know who they're a subject to. Now I know you're probably saying, but Doof, if you're so determined to make your Pokemon's lives miserable, why do you have these two nice houses here? Well, I'm glad that I pretended that you asked. These houses are actually just my storage sheds. We're not letting anyone in this cult live in comfort, except for me. This is my beautiful Ditto estate. We have our main house right here. Yeah, it's got a little bit of decoration going on. It's very much still just a mess. You know, we got an Avalug coffee table, a nice fancy Haunter bed, a nice fancy other bed in case I'm too tired to make it all the way to that one, some workbenches, and an old couch. And it has a great view of the cult. Not that I need one, because I have several security cameras set up to ensure that nobody tries to escape. And I've even got them doing free labor. Well, it's not entirely free, I do pay them in exposure. And by that I mean I leave them exposed to the elements. But finally, we're getting back on track, and we're going to explore some new areas, and hopefully expand the Ditto Cult. I've only poked my head in here briefly, so I'm not entirely sure what else down here in the Rocky Ridge. I'm assuming rocks, and maybe also a ridge. That rugged path sure made for a challenging walk. Now then, could you please examine that PC? It is not responding. I mean, I'm assuming it's because it's not plugged in. Oh dear, this does put us in a pickle. If we can't use the PC, it'll be much more difficult to explore the area. We need to put the PC back onto its power source, but our noodly Ditto arms are just too weak to move it. So the professor suggests that we find a Machoke. Machoke? What's a Machoke? Here's your obligatory Ditto Cult stick. Do not lose it. You'll be executed if you do. I am a chain. I wish I had friends to play Pokopia prop onto it. But alas, I am forever alone. We do some warm-up exercises with Machoke, who just stands there and does poses, but we learn strength. Oh no. Oh heck yeah! Ditto buff! And now that we know strength, we get to move the PC all on our own. Why am I getting roped into doing everything? This is not how a cult is supposed to work. Alright, Machoke, for wasting my time, I'm revoking your habitat privileges. But we finally fixed the PC. Do you think you can learn anything about what happened to the humans from the PC? Well, I tried cracking the database, but unfortunately there were too many firewalls in the way, so no. I've got nothing. Maybe we should try deleting System 32. Perpetual mess. I didn't know they put my habitat into this game. Oh, I also found another habitat called Gamer's Paradise, and I mean, I can understand having, you know, gamer lights on a PC or a keyboard, but in RGB bed? This sounds awful. Oh, a Cricketot. Let me guess, this is a Cricketot, isn't it? Oh no, it's a Riolu, that's fine. Here's your stick. Don't lose it or you'll die. Up next is a rescue mission where we save the chef from their imprisonment inside of a suspended barrel. Sadly, Ditto is too weak to cut the chain, so it's time for some culinary classes. Well, after we make a cutting board, that is. And we'll need a Dartrix for that. Hold up, wasn't my home around here somewhere? Have fun looking for it. You're never gonna find it. Yes. Oh, yes. Hell yes. Alright, this zone, it's gonna be built into the greatest Ditto coaster ever. Dartrix agrees to help, but only after we make them a perch. Alright, your perch is in the ground. It's perfect! I can't wait any more time to dig in. No. Living privileges have been revoked. But it turns out that was just a test run, and we've got even more cooking to do. This time, we'll need a bread oven. Alright, I found our bread oven. Unfortunately, Torkoal requires a nice smooth path to the Pokemon Center. Why does it always have to be the slow Pokemon, man? Just step on the gas. What the fuck, Torkoal? Just go, you stupid turtle. What are you doing? Do I have to fill in this stupid fucking hole? Are you following the train tracks? Torkoal, you're a turtle, not a train. What are you doing? How hard was that? Genuinely. Why do you have to make my life so miserable? Oh, I'm gonna make his life absolutely miserable for that. Alright, here we are. God, that looks awful. Oh, I can't wait to mass produce these for all of my subjects. This is bread, right? Oh, we did it. Oh, that actually is bread. I'm impressed. No, Torkoal, you don't get me. Did you just give me the Ditto stick back? No habitat for you. Ooh, I got blades of steel. You see that, Torkoal? I can now cut right through that stupid shell of yours, so you better not piss me off anymore. Finally, we rescue Chef Dinte from the barrel. Torkoal, what are you doing? You're not involved in this story. Get out of here. The chef then suggests that rebuilding the town might bring back the humans. Are you ready and willing to restore this town to the bright and lovely place it once was, together? Heck yeah, I am, except it's not really gonna be a town, it's gonna be the Ditto Coaster 9000 and also a cult, so just kind of a heads up. Have you tried the dirt here yet? Not gonna lie, pretty tasty. What? You don't eat dirt? Oh wow, that's too bad. For you. You know, it's a good thing that you can eat dirt, because I probably wasn't going to provide you with food otherwise. Oh no, Magikarp is dead. He was so young and floppy. I should have everything I need for... Oh, perfectly, exactly. Looks like you've completed part 2 of the Team Initiation Challenge. Cascade-like badge. You're less likely to get toothaches. It's a new day, so let's go take a look at our beautiful, beautiful progress. A Pokemon is the talk of the town. What does that even mean? Alright, so let's take a quick tour of my wonderfully updated little town, if you can even call it that. I've kind of shoved everyone into this small corner. I've blocked off an exit to it. It's very inconvenient to get to. You have to go around the garbage and the trash cans. And we even have some nice utility poles to kind of bring the aesthetic together. We also have a Gengar in a box, whose sole purpose is to traumatize the Pokemon living here. I have also replaced all of the grass with ash for aesthetic reasons. This is pretty much just an industrial mining and smithing camp. They're here to mass produce metal, and that's it. Who do we have here? Ooh, a Doug trio. Welcome to the job site. Grab a hard hat and get to work. Alright, Chatot is perfect. You could be our propagandist. Alright, get on the microphone and start saying good things about the dear leader Ditto. Why do we have flowers on our Pokemon Center? I didn't approve of this. Someone's head is going to roll. Was it you? I see the Hoppip leaves up there. Nice to meet you, and where am I? How did I get here? I must have gotten blown around by the wind while I was asleep. Still, I like it here. It's got a nice vibe. Have you even looked over there yet? The environment level increased? How? No, seriously, how? Take this. This is proof that you and me are BFFs. See? They love me. They know that they should love their dear leader. The indoctrination is working perfectly. That's right, Lotad. Sing the praises of Ditto. Ditto is the very best, like no one ever was. We love him and we praise him, or else he'll murder us. And in other news, I've begun working on the Ditto coaster. It needs a little bit of work, but it's got some decent tracks. We've got something fascinating right here. Boo, yo! This Rotom entered a mini stereo system and was deeply moved by the synth pop CD someone had left inside. Anyone ever tell you that you got a real big heart, Ditto? Are you sure about that? Hey, everybody. Yay, Bidoof and friends. Well, they're not really my friends, they're more like my laborers. Oh, we got the chef and Tangrowth. Okay, that's fine. They're kind of like my lieutenants. We gotta have a party, oh no. With hype music and singing and dancing and eating good food. Yo, the mood is sitting around 75. We gotta get the hype and crank it up to oh no, it's one of these. All right, I need y'all to up the mood. This is not a request, this is the demand. Do it or I will shove you in one of the ovens. Put some CDs in my CD player, I can play the music that's been recorded on them. Pewter City theme, nah. Nah, I've got something for this. Give me just a minute. An eerie tune, that's exactly what we need. This body of mine plays a real clear and immersive sound. That's like in my specs or whatever. It's a nice sound. There we go, the big nuggets. I am just going to flex my wealth in front of all of my subjects. Mood enhancing items, okay, no problem. It won't be a Ditto party if there's not a first aid kit on standby. And then we don't have streamers, but we do have utility poles. I was hoping that you could help out by doing a lot of the cooking as well. Yeah, what? Me? I have prepared 5 servings of Hamburg steak. And of course, when I say Hamburg, I'm doing quotation marks because, well, let's just say one of our Pokemon has gone missing, and now we have a bunch of meat. I'm sure those two statements are not connected at all. Let's get the chef to make some awesome party food. If you need to restock on ingredients, Machoke can disappear, that's fine. He eats too much anyway. Oh, come on. When Chef Dinte said that they were gonna make the food, I didn't realize that I was going to be doing all of the work. And at this point, I was just kind of sitting around and waiting for the wheat to grow, wasting a lot of my time because I then remembered I didn't actually have to do that. Wait a minute, I am so stupid. I forgot that I can just use a Pokemon to have them grow instantly. You know what, Dartrix? I know that I put your perch in a hole. It's time for me to make up for that. Here, you can have a proper perch. That is a huge show of gratitude from the cult leader. You better be honored. I built a Ditto coaster around it. See, check this out. Wee. The real Ditto coaster is gonna try to go around the entire map. But that's gonna take some time. Alright everyone, it's time for the party to start. The food's ready, so come and get it. Dang, fancy seeing you here. I did everything to set this up. Relaxing group activities depicted by a bed. Hey, Machoke, what are you trying to say here? Professor, I really don't appreciate you standing at the top of the Ditto coaster. It makes the camera so awkward. Is this our second legendary? Is this Groudon? Oh no, it's Volcanion. I don't appreciate the amount of lava that he's pouring out. Hey dude, can you like not burn down the cults that I just spent like 2 days building? What are you supposed to be? And what's all that noise down there? That you and your friends, bud? I was actually thinking it's kinda nice how quiet it's been without the humans around. But you know, a little party ruckus every now and then may not be half bad. So yeah, where are the humans? Actually, I know where they went. I found some of the lore, but I'm not gonna spoil it here because, well, I know there's a lot of people who haven't played this game yet, and I'm sure they'd be happy to find that on their own. Sounds like your friends are calling for you. I'm gonna show you something real cool before I head out. But first, you go back to your pals. Why don't you just show me now before I have to climb the mountain? Whatever, I'm gonna... And that's how the story ends, with Ditto dying in lava. That's the mythical Pokemon Volcanion? Truly incredible Pokemon do seem to appear when you're around. Thanks for giving me a glimpse of that party of yours. Here's a little present for me in return. He's got artillery? And so, the Pokemon party continued even long after Volcanion left. Oh, Pokopia. You should not have given those to me. I hope you'll launch some for us the next time we hold a party like this. Oh, don't worry, I'll launch them straight at you. So it seems like we've completed the main story in this area, so our next stop is the beach zone, which we'll get to next time, I presume, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I've really been enjoying Pokopia, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more in it, but I might start spreading these videos out a bit more and start mixing them into my regular videos so that I just don't end up doing too much too soon. Like, I love Pokopia, but I don't want to risk becoming like a Pokopia exclusive channel, if you know what I mean. Like, shiny hunting has always been my main thing here, and I don't want to shift away from that too much. So yeah, I'll definitely do more. The Ditto Cult must expand, but it might be a little bit before then. I've kind of been neglecting some of my other projects, and I want to get those back on track. Anyway, I have been Doof. This is my good friend Gengar. And thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye for now.